Rules. The game begins.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kinsmen Super TV Bingo. My name is Reed Manley, and I'll be your caller for tonight's game. We'll be right back after these messages.
Here are Here are the Kinsmen Super TV Bingo rules. The game begins with two one-line bingos of top and bottom lines for $750 each. The game continues with a full card bingo. Win in 48 numbers or less and win $4,000. Win in 49 numbers or more and win $3,500. Winning cards must be legible and verified by phone up to 10 minutes after the bingo broadcast. The prize will be divided equally if there is more than one winner. The entire sheet of 3 cards must be sent to the office by regular mail. Winners will be announced during the next bingo telecast. The winners are determined by a top and bottom line and full card bingo in the fewest balls called. Send your entire card to Kinsmen Super TV Bingo, 124 Lindsay Road, Selwyn, Ontario, K9J0C5. This program is broadcast live from the Global Peterborough studio in Peterborough, Ontario. Thanks and good luck.
Welcome back. Today is March 8th and the card color is green. Please make sure your cards are this color and display this date, as only
Here
these
are
cards
the
are
Kinsmen
valid for
Super
tonight's
TV
game.
Bingo.
If you don't have cards and are wondering what locations carry them in your area, we will display them during the telecast, or you can go to our website, kinsmansupertvbingo.com. If you're watching on YouTube, please ensure you're watching tonight's game and not a previous one. Congratulations to last week's top line winner, Linda, who purchased her card at the CNIB lottery kiosk in Walmart in Belleville. Congratulations to last week's bottom line winner, Cheryl, who purchased their card at the Circle K on Lindsay Street in Lindsay. And congratulations to last week's full card winner, Janice, who purchased their card at Mr. Convenience on Orpington Road at Monaghan in Peterborough. As you can see, the board is completely lit, so let's begin. And the first number for tonight's Kinsmen Super TV Bingo on March 8th is 069, under the 069. We have a shout out to Kenny. Happy birthday, Kenny, playing at the Virtual Sports in Lindsay, along with Tammy and a group of friends. Good luck tonight, and thanks for playing Kinsmen Super TV Bingo. 069, now your last ball called, 069. Next up, we have another 064, under the 064. Happy birthday to Victoria Benton, who's playing in Sutton tonight. Good luck to you, and thanks for joining us. 064, now your last ball called. 064. Next ball up, it is an N41, under the N41. We also have a shout out to Cora and Mom from Dad. Also Mary in Belleville with Deb and Paul playing Kinsmen Super TV Bingo tonight. Good luck to all of you. N41, now your last ball called. N41. Next ball up, it is another N36, under the N36. Happy birthday to Nora McConnell playing bingo tonight with Nana and Papa, Chloe, and Mom and Dad. And how about Nathan as well? Good luck to all of you. N36, now your last ball called. N36. Next ball up, it is G57, under the G57. Playing for a top and or bottom line bingo. You're watching Kinsmen Super TV Bingo Live. G57, now your last ball called. G57. Next ball up, it's an I-26, under the I-26. Eliza is visiting Avery in Norwood, and Elaine from Armprior is visiting as well. And they're all playing Kinsmen Super TV Bingo as well this evening. Good luck to each and every one of you. I-26 is your last ball called. I-26. Next ball up is 062, under the 062. We also have a shout out to Jen. Jen asked if she could give us a shout out tonight, but that's all I saw, Jen, so welcome and thanks for joining us tonight. 062 is your last ball called. 062. Next number up is G59, under the G59. And Terry and Debbie Heffernan in Peterborough playing Kinsmen Super TV Bingo tonight. Good luck to the pair of you and thanks for joining us. I know you play pretty much every Saturday night. G59, now your last ball called. G59. Next ball up is I-17, under the I-17. Annabelle, first-time player in Napanee, playing with Laura and Nicole. Thanks for joining us as well. I-17, now your last ball called. I-17. Next ball up, 067, under the 067. We also have a shout out from Jada to Mickey and Tom, and they're in Battersea. Thanks for joining us tonight. 067 is your last ball called. 067. Next ball up. 063, under the 063. .063 is your last ball called. 063. Next ball up. 065, under the 065. .065, now your last ball called. 065. Next ball up, N37, under the N37. None of the bees have left the hive tonight. What's going on? N37, now your last ball called. N37. Next ball up, N43, under the N43. N43 is your last ball called. N43, and look what's up next. N43, last ball. Next up we have B2, under the B2. Looking for a bottom and or top line bingo. We also have a happy birthday tonight to Sandra O in Coburg from Sammy, Nick, and family, all playing Kinsmen Super TV Bingo in Coburg, Ontario. Thanks for joining us tonight. So B2, we're just letting people get caught up here. And we're checking a top line bingo. So as we do that, we'd like to remind you that Kinsmen Super TV Bingo is live every Saturday night at 7 o'clock, right here on Global Peterborough, Global Kingston, and Global Durham, and of course, streaming live on YouTube. And we got any feedback on that yet, Conrad? And we're also checking a bottom line bingo. So we're going to take a short break and let you know what happened right after this.
What Canadian creature is hard to see in the snow?
Has huge yellow eyes, has feathers on its toes,
And likes to swallow its food whole?
If you guessed the snowy owl, you're right. These big birds raise their babies in a nest on the ground, and their babies are called owlets. To learn more about snowy owls, visit our website at hww.ca.
Welcome back to Kinsmen Super TV Bingo. We do have a top line winner checked and verified, and I'm just waiting confirmation on a bottom line bingo. Repeat that, please, Matt. So we do have a top line winner verified, and we are checking a bottom line bingo still, as you can imagine. The phone lines were ringing. And we do, yes, we do have a bottom line bingo now checked and verified. We continue on now playing for that full card bingo with up to $4,000 giveaway. So B2 is your last ball called, B2. And next up we have I-22 under the I-22. Now playing a full card bingo. Yes, we do have a top and bottom line bingos confirmed. So we continue on playing that full card bingo. I-22 is now your last ball called, I-22. Next ball up, it's another I-23 this time, I-23. And how about Nico and Katrina? That's from Sonia. A shout out to the pair of you. Thanks for joining us tonight. I-23, now your last ball called, I-23. I-23. Next up, we have another I-20 under the I-20. In studio tonight, we have Dave Smith, Jim Story, Daryl Junkin, Matt D'Agostini, Paul Grace, Conrad Toner, Dave Cumberford, Barry Kraft, Dave Ronson, Dean Pappas, Steve Burrell, Kyle Power, and of course Lee Miller in the Czechs newsroom here. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. I-20 is your last ball called, I-20. Next ball up, G58 under the G58. And how about Cindy and Deb playing Kinsmen Super TV Bingo this evening? G58, now your last ball call, G58. Next ball up, it is a B, B13 under the B13. B13, now your last number called, B13. Next ball up, it's an N44 under the N44. N44, now your last ball called, N44. Next ball up, another N42 this time, N42. N42 is your last ball called, N42. Next ball up is I-19, I-19. I-19, now your last ball called, I-19. Next ball up, it's a B, B5, B5. B5, now your last ball called, B5. Next ball up, it's another I, and we have I-28 under the I-28. I-28, now your last number called, I-28. Next ball up, it is another I. What have we got this time? I-30, under the I-30. I-30, now your last ball called, I-30. Next up we have G51, under the G51. G51, now your last number called, G51. Next ball up, it is N31, N31. N31, now your last ball called, N31. Next ball up is I-16, I-16. I-16, now your last ball called, I-16. Next ball up, O-73, under the O-73. O-73 is your last ball called, O-73. Next ball up is G47, under the G47. G47, now your last number called, G47. Next ball up is N39, N39. Don't worry, you'll get to catch up during the 40-ball recap. N39 is your last ball called, N39. Next ball up is I-27, under the I-27. I-27's now your last ball called, I-27. Next up we have N40, under the N40. N40, now your last ball called, N40. Next ball up, it's a B12, B12. B12, now your last ball called, B12. Next up, B9, B9. B9 is now your last ball called, B9. Next up, we have another B14, B14. B14 is now your last ball called, B14. Next up, another B7, B7. B7 is your last number called, B7. Next up is B3, under the B3. So B3, now your last ball called, B3. And the 40th number this evening is 072, under the 072. So we will put 072 in its rightful spot and do a recap at this time. And so far this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we have called under the B2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 13, and 14. Under the I so far this evening, we've called 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 30. So far this evening, under the N, we've called 31, 36, 37, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. And so far this evening, under the G, we've called 47, 51, 57, 58, and 59. And so far this evening under the O, we've called 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 69, 72, and 73. And with that, we'll take a short break and return to finish the game right after this.
After a night out with your friends, not having a plan for a safe ride home can leave you in a bad spot. You could end up riding in an ambulance, a police car, or a hearse. These unplanned modes of transportation can be a costly choice and do not take you home. Your plan could include a designated driver, a taxi, or public transit. Drink responsibly, choose your ride, and have a plan for a safe ride home.
Visit arrivallive.org to find out more.
Welcome back to Kinsmen Super TV Bingo. My name is Reed Manley, and we have a game to finish. We are on the home stretch. Your next ball up is G55. Under the G55. G55 is now your last ball called. G55. Next up, we have N45. Under the N45. If you achieve a full card bingo in 48 numbers or less, the prize is $4,000. 49 numbers or more, $3,500. And if there is more than one winner, the prize is divided equally. So good luck. N45, now your last ball called. N45. Next up, we have 070. Under the 070. .070, now your last ball called, 070. Next up is G49, under the G49. G49, now your last ball called, G49. And next ball up is B1, where it all began, B1. B1, now your last ball called, B1. Next up is N34, under the N34. N34 is now your last ball called, N34. Next ball up is I-29, I-29. I-29, now your last ball called, I-29. Next up we have G46, G46. G46 is now your last ball called, G46. Next ball, I-18, under the I-18. I-18, now your last number called, I-18. Next ball up, I-24, under the I-24. Still looking for that full card bingo. I-24, now your last ball called, I-24. Next up we have G52, under the G52. G52 is now your last ball called, G52. Next up we have 074, under the 074. .074 is your last ball called, 074. Next up is I-21, under the I-21. I-21, now your last number called, I-21. Next up is I-25, under the I-25. I-25 is your last ball. I-25 is your last ball called, and I'm told the phones are ringing, so we'll just give that a sec. And we are checking a full card bingo, so we're going to take a short break and let you know what happened right after this.
Winter, the perfect time to enjoy the great outdoors. You've got the gear and plenty of fresh powder. The sled is good to go, and all you need now are your friends. But if you've been drinking, please remember that operating a snowmobile while impaired is both dangerous and illegal. Fines, license suspension, insurance increases, and even jail time can ruin a good ride. Don't get left out in the cold. Thanks for always riding sober. A message from Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
Welcome back to Kinsmen Super TV Bingo. My name is Reed Manley, and we do have at least one full card winner checked and verified. At this time, we'd like to thank you for playing Kinsmen Super TV Bingo this evening. Please pick up your cards and join us once again next Saturday night at 7 o'clock right here on Global Peterborough, Global Kingston, Global Durham, and of course streaming live on YouTube. Thanks everyone. Don't forget to put those clocks ahead tonight. Take care. Good night.